Hi, I'm Corey Baydo at Baydos RV Sales in Chehalis. Today I'm going to do a demonstration on winterizing your RV. We do offer a special. If you're our customer, it's $49.99. If you are not our customer, we will still winterize your RV, but it's $99.99. Again, our customers, we are given a 50% discount. But if you're the do-it-yourself type customer, this is what this video is for. I'll walk you through a step-by-step process of how to winterize your RV. Thank you. Today I want to demonstrate how to winterize your RV. There's two methods of winterizing your RV. RV antifreeze and the blowout method. I'm not a big fan of the blowout method because I think there's room for air, although some people do use it. That is a system that you would put on your city water, and then you would actually hook it up to a compressor and pump air through your system. Again, lots of people use it. Maybe the route you want to go, but at Baydos we do not use that system. We actually pump the RV antifreeze through all of the water lines and then dump them down the P-trap, so you know every line and fitting is full of RV antifreeze. A couple of things I would recommend doing when you winterize your RV. You know, we're going to be draining the water heater in a minute, but this is a great time to flush out the hot water heater when it's empty, which we sell these tank savers in our store. They're about $12, $13. When the water is out, you basically flush it out. I recommend doing that at least once a year. Another thing that I want to point out, some hot water heaters have an anti-rod. Great time to check that is when you are winterizing your RV. When it's removed, you could look at it. If it's corroded and down to the very middle zinc, not zinc but rod, and you can see it on all sides, that's a good time to replace it. It also will explain that to you here in the directions. Depends on the water quality, will determine how long that will last. Okay, today we're going to drain the hot water heater. This is the first step of winterizing your RV. There are a few different things you need to have. This is a plastic plug. It is actually a 15/16 socket. If it's an anode rod, it's 1 1/16. So each water heater is different. Today we're going to use this one because it's the plastic plug. If there was water in the tank, it'd be spilling out in the bottom drain. Do the relief, it takes a couple minutes, and that hot water heater will be empty. Again, this is the plastic plug. Again, there are water heaters that have anode rods. Good time to replace it is in the wintertime, going into the spring. So that's step one in the winterizing process. The next step is you want to drain your freshwater tank. This particular has a drain off to the side on the bottom. It's just a on and off. You turn it so the drain starts draining the water out, just like so. Now this trailer does not have water in it, so this is just for demonstration purposes. Some RVs have a bottom plug that you would unthread, but this particular model on a Jayco does have the turn on or off. The next step is to locate the back of the water heater. This one has an easy access panel, 2 screws, Phillip or square tip. And now we're looking at the back of the hot water heater. This particular bypass has 2 valves, top and bottom. Some water heaters actually have 3 valves, but the Jaycos are equipped with 2 valves. This is normal flow. So the hot water heater will work as it's supposed to work when you are using your hot water heater. In order to put it in winterizing mode, you take the top lever and you push it down. The handle is facing down. The bottom lever you want to face up. Now your hot water in, your cold water in, hot water out. It's blended. It's bypassing your water heater. So now you can pump antifreeze through the system in about 1 to 2 gallons. And not fill your hot water heater. It is drained. There is no point in having antifreeze in your hot water heater. It's a waste of money and you just don't need it. So I leave it in this mode for dewinterizing purposes. When you go to dewinterize it, you flush it out, When you see clear water through all of your lines, you would switch it back to normal mode, put the plug in, and fill it up. Now we need to locate the water pump. This particular RV, the water pump happens to be in the same location as the water heater. It also is already designed factory with a valve there just for winterizing of your RV. So you take this hose, which is coiled up in the compartment, and you stick it in the gallon of antifreeze. Has a valve here. You turn the valve here, and now the valve is designed to pull from there, not from your freshwater tank. Again, the freshwater tank has been already drained, so there's no point in putting antifreeze in your freshwater tank. The reason why we don't do that is it's really hard to get antifreeze out of a freshwater tank, especially when it's your drinking water tank. So the way this is designed, when we de-winterize it, you flush the system out. No antifreeze touched your hot water heater or your freshwater tank. So you flush out the pink and you're ready to go, which we'll do at a different time. The next step is to turn on the water pump. The water pump will be running, and as you can see, it's starting to pump antifreeze through your bypass mode there. So now I go to the cold side. I pump until I see clear pink on the cold. Turn it off. Do the same thing on the hot side. Pink. Go back to the shower. Hot and cold. And then last but not least, you want to make sure you do the shower. Toilet. And last but not least, on this model, you want to make sure you do the outside shower. One last thing I like to do is I like to make sure I dump a half a cup of pure antifreeze down each P-trap in the trailer. That way you know it's not mixed water and antifreeze. It's coming straight from the gallon jug. Very important to do. And that would be the extent of the antifreeze portion of the winterizing. The next thing you want to do is dump your black water and gray water. And you also want to have some type of a dehumidifier system in your trailer for the wintertime. That's the extent of the winterizing. We do offer this system at our dealership. If you're interested, give us a call, 1-800-422-2642, and we'll get you scheduled in. Thank you so much.